Hello and welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise. We're into the postseason where we're matched up with the Las Vegas Raiders. They come in as a wild card team going 11-6 coming out of that tough AFC West. We did play them in the regular season, losing 20-15 on the road. In that one, Josh Jacobs ran for 125 yards, averaging over 5 yards a carry. They actually have three really good running backs there in Las Vegas, so the defensive game plan is going to be trying to stop that inside run. Offensively, we did not have Damian Willis the first time we took him on. He will be available today and he's going to start, but we're not changing what we do offensively. We're going to try to throw it short. It's worked for us all season long, so why change it now? Looking at the rest of the postseason, you can see we are the last game to take place here on Wildcard Weekend, so the winner of this one will know who they're taking on next round. Looking at Derek Carr's season stats, you can see he is very efficient throwing the ball and does not risk turnovers. He didn't have a single one the first time we played him in the regular season and had a 73% completion percentage. He's going to start with the ball at his own 20, swinging it out right side to Josh Jacobs. That's a backwards pass, so it counts as a run and gain of 3. Anthony Martin, their starting right tackle, injured on the play. 2nd and 7, another carry for Josh Jacobs, this time up the middle, and he has a first down. Up to the 34. Carr going to throw it here and go right side to Hunter Renfrow up past the 40 to the 42, a gain of 8. 2nd and 2, they fake the reverse to Henry Ruggs and give it to Courtland Sutton coming right behind him. He has a first down, but not much else. Here's Josh Jacobs up the middle again, stuffed at the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him a gain of just 1. 2nd and 9, Cordell Truman smashed at the line of scrimmage, falling forward for a gain of 3, so it's a quick 3rd down. Carr, plenty of time, a man wide open downfield. It's Courtland Sutton to the Houston 27, and it's a huge gain. Raiders moving the ball pretty consistently already. Hunter Renfrow on the right side, deep into the Texans territory, down at the 5. It's going to be goal to go for the Raiders. 1st and goal, up the middle, Josh Jacobs stuffed in the backfield by Linval Joseph, the veteran defensive tackle. 2nd and goal. Plenty of time for Derek Carr. Nobody really open, though, and the pocket's collapsing. He goes down, sacked back at the 16 by Ross Blacklock, the potential defensive player of the year. 3rd and goal from really far back. Carr got to throw it to the end zone, caught by Courtland Sutton. Well, there's a flag, and it's going to be illegal touching, so that does not count. Let's take another look at it. Did he really step out, or did the Raiders get screwed? Nope, he did step out. They're going to kick a field goal here, so the Texans defense bends but doesn't break. Dwight Devine on the season, the likely rookie of the year in the AFC, has put up a pretty good year statistically. Did not play too well the first time these two teams matched up, hoping for a better game here in his first postseason experience. Starting from their own 25, Devine escaping right. Nobody really open, he has to take off, and he's going to go out of bounds there at the 32, a pickup of 7. 2nd and 3. A handoff to Willis left side. He has a lane and a first down. Smash down up at the 42, but it's a run and gain of 10. Vine has time, but it's running out. He's going to be sacked back at the 32, losing 10. 2nd and 20 coming up, but a failed double team block. We've seen that happen all season long, and it's not changing here in the postseason. Devine going to check it down on 2nd and long, trying to make 3rd down at least have a chance. 3rd and 14. Pressure coming on Devine. He's got to go over the middle. It's caught by Adams, but he's short of the first, and they're going to have to punt it away. I mean, immediate pressure coming off that right side. Devine lucky to even get this one off. The Booth tried to pin the Raiders back deep here. Going to bounce somewhere near the 10 and dead in there. A great job by Dom Booth. The Raiders got to go 93 yards. Truman in the backfield to start the possession. The Texans are going to blitz. Carr just missed Truman wide open over the middle. 2nd and 10, a quick throw right side, and Ruggs and Carr not on the same page. Back-to-back incompletions. 3rd and 10, a man open, it's Darren Waller. He has a first down up to the 23. They keep the drive going. Here's Truman on a handoff, not much room, picking up just 3 yards. 2nd and 7, Jacobs back in the game. A handoff left side, spinning off Desmond King. He has nobody in front of him. Across midfield, deep in the Texans territory, finally spun down by Barr at the 12. A huge play and a big momentum gainer for the Raiders. I mean, Desmond King had him dead to rights, but Josh Jacobs just spins off of him, and Crisp can't chase him down. Luckily, Michael Barr is there to save the touchdown. And now they're in the red zone again. Can the defense hold? Carr going right side, caught by Sutton, down at the 3. Under a minute to go already here in the first quarter. A quick throw left side. It's Henry Ruggs into the end zone, making this a 2-score lead for the Raiders. A simple double pick route frees him up on that flat route. Now the Texans offense needs to do something on this drive. Here's Willis on a carry, picking up 2 yards. 2nd and 8. They're going to run Willis again. This time there's a lane. He has a first down up to the 33. Still time left here in this first quarter for one play. Divine pressure on him, going underneath to Barnes, and he picks up 5 yards. 2nd and 5 to start the second quarter. A read option. It was supposed to be an RPO, I guess, but it's going nowhere. Sacked back to the 35. Now 3rd and 8. Divine has time, going left side for Adams, who makes a great catch on the sideline to keep the chains moving. Plenty of time here on first down for Divine, but there's nobody open. He's going to take off and get the first down, going out of bounds at the Las Vegas 41. Counter play to Willis, but he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage, going nowhere. 2nd and 10, empty look for the Texans. Quick throw underneath to Brevin Jordan, and he's up near a first down, just short of it. Laramie Tunsil injured on the play, the star left tackle. 3rd and 1. They're going to lean on the ground game here, and Willis has the first down easy. Up to the 28. They're going to fake it to Willis this time. Quick throw underneath to Brevin Jordan, who came across the field and has a decent gain on first down. 2nd and inches. A screen pass to Brandon Cooks, but there's a flag. And it's an illegal man downfield call on Addison Middleton. Now it's 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Divine moving right. Nobody open. He's got to get rid of it. Crosby right on him. 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Pressure on Divine. He got drilled, and it's nearly intercepted. Lucky to even have a chance at a field goal after this one. I mean, Divine just ran out of time and had nobody open. Tried floating it over to Brevin Jordan there, but the hit made the ball be underthrown. Fairbairn going to kick a field goal here and make it a one-possession game again. But you got to feel good if you're the Raiders. It's a low-scoring defensive battle just like the first time these two matched up. And that's the kind of game Mike Zimmer wants to play. Josh Jacobs back-to-back carries. Makes it 3rd and 2. Ross Blacklock with a nice tackle there. They're going to give it to Truman on the right side. He has the first down up across midfield. Brought down out of bounds. There is a flag, though, and it's holding on Henry Ruggs. So luckily for the Texans, that play doesn't count. 3rd and 10 after the penalty. Carr, plenty of time against the blitz, going underneath the Truman, and that won't get the first down. So they're going to punt it back to the Texans, who take over at their own 36, a handoff to James White. Gain of 5 yards on first down. 2nd and 5, a read option give to Willis, just 2 yards there. Under 5 to go here in the first half. It's a 3rd down. And short, they got to have Brandon Cooks wide open over the middle. And all the way to the Raiders 30 with a huge gain and a first down. Action fake to Willis. Divine moving right. Nobody open. He's going to take off and go out of bounds, getting what he can. 2nd and 6. Divine has time, but again, nobody really open. He's going to throw it away out of bounds. So it's 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Divine going over the middle, caught by Devontae Adams in a tough window to make a play on the ball, and he hangs on up at the 15. Willis running forward up to the 10. Now 2nd and 5, under 3 minutes to go. Divine running out of time, lobbing to the end zone. A man open. It's Brevin Jordan, but he can't hang on. And there's a flag. It's illegal touching on him. So it's 3rd and 5. The Raiders blitz. A man wide open. It's Damian Willis. He's into the end zone to tie us up here at 10. How is he so open? They just forgot to put a guy on him. The easiest touchdown of the season comes here in the playoffs. So now, all tied up at 10. The Raiders had the ball with all their timeouts and under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. A good run by Jacobs on first down, and they're going to give it to him on second. He has the first down. Already near 100 yards on the day. We're going to go right side here through the air. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. They gain a 9. 2nd and 1, a play action fake. All day for Derek Carr, drifting backwards, spinning out, taking off. No, he's firing downfield. A man wide open is Valdez-Scantling, all the way to the 16 of Houston with a minute and a half to go. Now a minute left. They still have all their timeouts. Pressure coming. Carr going down. Sacked by Hill back at the 28. 2nd and 22. The Raiders had to use a timeout. A throw underneath to Sutton. He's back inside the 20, down at the 17. 3rd and 12. A chance for the Texans defense to get off the field. Tristan Hill with a big-time sack. His second on this set of downs. Wins the one-on-one matchup, and he's going to force the Raiders to have to settle for a field goal. 4th and 20, a bit too far to go for it. Jake Elliott going to kick this one through to give the Raiders the lead again. Dwight Devine so far 9 of 12 for 100 yards and 1 touchdown. Been very efficient, but still finds himself trailing in this playoff game. A quick throw left side off the hands of Cooks. 2nd and 10. Plenty of time for Devine. He's going to go underneath for Brevin Jordan, but he overthrew him. 3rd down. 3 tight ends on the field. They're just going to run it with Willis and try to get it to halftime, but the Raiders are going to use their last timeout. They want to try something here with 20 seconds left from their own 24. Carr stepping up, firing deep down the field. A jump ball for Sutton. It's broken up by Michael Barr. Now just 12 seconds left. They're going to hand it off to Truman. He has some blocks and a lot of space, but is going to be brought down in the field of play, taking us to halftime, where the Raiders lead 13-10. This game going a lot like the first matchup, where it was a defensive struggle favoring the Raiders, and Mike Zimmer will see if anything changes in the second half. Looking at these other games, the Ravens dominated the Dolphins 31-7, meaning that the winner of this game is going to take on the Cleveland Browns because they beat the Chargers 35-28. Let's see what happens here in the second half. The Texans starting with the ball, handoff to Willis on the right side, picking up 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Raiders send 4. A quick throw on the left side. Davante Adams picks up a couple. 3rd and 5. Devine, plenty of time. Firing left side. It's intercepted by Dante Jackson. He's knocked out of bounds at the 38 of Houston. A big mistake by the rookie quarterback. We'll see if the Raiders are able to make him pay. Great starting field position. A handoff to Truman, and he picks up 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Texans blitz. A handoff to Truman on the right side. He has the first down, and it's up to the 24. Just outside the red zone. Josh Jacobs on a carry, juking left, and brought down by Barr at the 22. 2nd and 8. Another handoff to Jacobs. Ezekiel Mills there to stop him at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. The Texans only send 4. Carr going underneath here on the right side to Ruggs. Breaking a tackle, but he's going to be brought down at the 20, and it's 4th down. So the Texans defense holds and forces the field goal. It will still be a 1-possession game, just 16-10. Texans offense back on the field. Willis stuffed in the backfield, losing a yard. 10 carries for 40 yards. The Raiders blitzing here. Devine drilled as he let this one go. 3rd and long. Another blitz from the Raiders. Devine floating downfield for Davante Adams, who makes a great play on the ball and has a big first down up near midfield to the 47. With the Raiders sending a blitz, everybody was in one-on-one coverage, so Devine just had to float the ball down the field and allow somebody to make a play, and Adams did. Now up near midfield, pressure coming. Devine drilled as he let it go, and it's caught by Collins. He's going to lose 4 yards, though. 2nd and 14. The Raiders blitzing again. Devine firing over the middle to Adams into Raiders territory down at the 43. 3rd and inches. Motioning Jordan across the formation. Plenty of time for Devine. Going over the middle. He just missed Brandon Cooks all by himself. 4th down. They're barely on the edge of field goal range. They're going to go for it. A handoff to Willis, and he has the first down easy up to the 34. Now definitely in field goal range. They could kick it on 4th down if they want to, but they're trying to get a touchdown. James White on a handoff. Going to be brought down, picking up 3 yards. 2nd and 7. A fake handoff to Willis and a fake sweep to Cooks. Devine going down the field. He just overthrew Adams out of bounds. 3rd down. An empty look for the Texans. Devine, plenty of time over the middle. Batted down, intended for Jordan. And it's going to be 4th down. They're going to kick a field goal. 4th and 7, a bit too far to go for it. So it's 16-13, the Raiders lead. The Texans sending a blitz on first down. Darren Waller with a huge gain up to the 43. You can't leave him one-on-one too often. Here's Truman on a handoff, stopped in the backfield by Ezekiel Mills. 2nd and 12. Carr going to try to throw it. Plenty of time. Backing up, lobbing out of bounds, nobody open. Now it's 3rd and long. Truman in the back. Plenty of time for Carr again. He's going to have a man open over the middle. That's Cortland Sutton into Houston territory to the 33 with a big-time pickup on 3rd down. And they're going to throw it again here. Carr, another man open over the middle. It's Valdez Scantling all the way to the 14. They are gashing our defense over the middle. Now in the red zone, a quick throw right side to Ruggs. Down at the 3. Goal to go for the Raiders. Power formation. They're going to fake the handoff. Pressure coming, and down goes Derek Carr. That's Tanner Muse, the ex-Raider, making a big-time play here in the red zone. 2nd and goal. Carr going to try to throw it again. Pocket collapsing. I bet he's moving out left. Stepping up and throwing to Darren Waller. And he's going to be brought down at the 2 ending this 3rd quarter. 3rd and goal. Carr trying to throw it. The pocket collapsing, and he's going down. Sacked back at the 11. This defense keeps on bending, but they refuse to break. Their 5th sack of the game. This time it's the veteran defensive end, Jerry Hughes. Jake Elliott on to kick another field goal here and make it a 6-point Raiders lead in the 4th quarter. Damian Wilson and the Texans back on offense. They're going to give it to him on the left side. He made 2 defenders miss and has the 1st down up to the 43. Still in the backfield. They're going to give it to him a 2nd straight time, but he's spun on down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Raiders only sending 4. Devine going over the middle, nearly intercepted. The throw was a bit too far down the field. 3rd and 10. And Devine keep the drive alive again. Going over the middle, caught by Adams at the Raiders 42 with another 1st down. He's been really clutch on these 3rd down conversions. Here's Damian Wilson on a counter with some space. Brought down out of bounds at the 35. Already in field goal range. They don't want to kick another one, though. Devine moving left with pressure on him. Stepping up, lobbing down the field. Nearly intercepted by Jackson again. I think Devine was a bit too far down the field. Yep, an illegal forward pass. 3rd and 6. They flip it forward to James White, but there's a missed block by Nico Collins, and it's 4th down. They're going to go for it. Same empty look. Devine has time. Going over the middle in a tight window. There's Devontae Adams again with another clutch catch to keep the drive alive. Damian Willis on 1st down, picking up 1. 2nd and 9. They go back to this empty look. Devine lobbing downfield, caught by James White. He has a 1st down at the 11. They're in the red zone. Willis back in the game. They're going to give it to him on the left side, fighting forward up to the 6. Now a little over 5 minutes to go. Willis up the middle. He has a lane, and he's tackled into the end zone. The Texans have tied this game up here at 19 late in the 4th quarter. The all-important extra point from Fairbairn is good, so now they lead 20-19. The Raiders find themselves trailing for the 1st time all game. Here's Josh Jacobs a carry, a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Jacobs again, hurtling right into Hightower, going nowhere. 3rd and 7. Can the defense hold? Plenty of time for Carr. Lobbing deep down the field, one-on-one for Henry Ruggs. It's broken up by Jimmy Moreland, and it's 4th down. A big-time stop by the defense. They forced the 3 and out. Now they can run some clock and potentially end this game with a couple 1st downs. 2nd and 7. Willis a carry up the middle, fighting forward for a 1st down at the 43. A little over 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Willis left side going nowhere, picking up just 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Willis again left side, better blocking this time, and he has the 1st down to the Raiders 44, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Las Vegas is going to have to use all their timeouts if they want this ball back, unless the Texans throw it. Nowhere to go on 1st down for Willis. 2nd and 9. Another handoff, this time left side. Willis spinning and going down in the backfield, losing 2. 3rd and 11. Do they actually throw it? Play action fake to Willis. Devine, plenty of time going left side. Caught by Sheldon Dillon. He has the 1st down. Who expects this? The 7th round rookie tight end coming up clutch in the biggest moment of the game. And he's going to help us win here 20-19 as we kneel it out. We're moving on to take on the Cleveland Browns next round. Looking at Derek Carr's stats, 16-21. He was very efficient again. No turnovers, but didn't do enough once they got in the red zone. And there's Josh Jacobs, who had 98 rushing yards, missing out on 100 barely, but no rushing touchdowns for him. And they only ran it with him 13 times. Passing the ball, I mean, they did spread it around a bit. 4 for Sutton, 3 for Valdez-Scantling. But they should have used Darren Waller more. He is a matchup nightmare for us, and they didn't use him enough. Dwight Devine, 18-29. Didn't play that great, but I guess he got the job done. We did get the win in the end, and that is all that matters here in the postseason. That interception did not come back and bite us, surprisingly. Damian Willis, 22 for 103 yards. That is the first time in his NFL career that he has gotten over 100 yards. He does it here in the postseason. Devontae Adams, 8 for 96. Every time there was a big moment, he was the go-to guy, except for there at the end with Sheldon Dillon. Can't say enough about Devontae Adams. Defensively, how about the defensive line? 5 sacks. Every time they got in the red zone, somebody was making a big play down there. And our assistant GM is going to congratulate us on our first playoff win, and we earned 7 extra staff points. We do have a draft story to cover here. No combine for Ballard after injury setback. I know we don't want to focus too much on the scouting because we are in the postseason, but we got to look at these guys when the draft stories are here. He did drop on the board 29 spots. He's a day 3 projection now. He doesn't have the best ratings. I don't think we'll be taking him, but he does have a draft story, and it's worth noting. Let's take a look at the updated playoff picture. The Cowboys, Seahawks, Buccaneers, Panthers all moving on in the NFC. The Chiefs, Ravens, Texans, and Browns move on in the AFC. The Ravens blew out the Dolphins 31-7. Kind of a surprise there. Those two teams actually swapped head coaches in the offseason. In the NFC, the Seahawks beat the 49ers 16-10 in a defensive struggle between two division foes. The Giants got blown out 38-7, Tom Brady getting revenge for those 2 Super Bowls, blowing out the Deshaun Watson-led Giants. He didn't play too well, getting sacked 5 times, having just a 54% completion percentage, and he's knocked out of the playoffs. The Panthers scored 21 on the Packers there in the 4th quarter to make it look like a blowout. Sam Darnold throwing 4 touchdowns, having an 81% completion percentage. I guess playoff Sam Darnold must be a thing. Browns ended up beating the Chargers 35-28. That is who we're going to take on here in this next round. Baker Mayfield throwing 3 touchdowns, 17-27, did have an interception, but we know their main focus, that is the ground game. 18 for 123 and 2 touchdowns for Nick Chubb, averaging nearly 7 yards a carry. Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham, their 2 top targets. Landry getting 2 touchdowns on the day. Myles Garrett had a sack, and he had 2 tackles for loss. There's also Dean Lowry getting a sack. Looking at their stats on the season, Baker Mayfield, 29 touchdowns, 10 picks, a 65% completion percentage. Comparing it to last year's stats, he had more touchdowns, less picks, and had a better completion percentage, so he's having a bit of a down year. They did extend him to a long-term deal to try to win these kind of games and move on in the playoffs. Nick Chubb, their top running back, averaging over 5 yards a carry, 18 rushing touchdowns. Their backup is Kareem Hunt, who has 12 touchdowns himself. Nick Chubb, a superstar, X-Factor, 99 overall, 98 break tackle, 95 trucking. He is going to be an absolute menace to deal with. Then there's Kareem Hunt, a 92 overall backup running back. Looking at his ratings, he is no Nick Chubb, but he's definitely a really good backup to have. At receiver, Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry, the 2 top targets, had 15 touchdowns between them. Both had over 1,000 yards. Odell, the bigger downfield threat, can run any route, can make any kind of catch. Landry, more of the slot receiver type, keep the chains kind of moving guy. Austin Hooper has some really good stats on the season for a tight end in Madden, and he can make any kind of play you need him to. He's a good blocker, solid speed, really good hands, a good route runner. I mean, he's a do-it-all tight end. Tayshaun Brackens, their 3rd receiver, a 78 overall rookie out of Texas A&M, has star dev, good speed, good route running. I mean, there's nobody that's weak on this offense, unless you count, I guess, their right guard, Will Hernandez. Everybody on the offensive line's a high 80 besides him. So the offense could be a problem to deal with for us, especially that ground game. We know if a team is willing to run against us, that it could be a problem. Myles Garrett, an elite pass rusher, an elite defensive player in general, superstar, X Factor 99 overall, had 18 sacks last year, 19.5 this season, and had 28 tackles for loss over the last 2 years. At defensive tackle, I guess probably their weakest spot on defense. We're going to try to probably run the ball a bit more like we did at the end of this game against the Raiders. Their best linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, has good speed, but doesn't have the best block shedding or run stopping ability at this point in his career. At corner, they got 3 solid ones, including Denzel Ward, who's going to be matched up, I would imagine, with Devontae Adams all game long. Has good speed, good man, solid zone, and could lock up Adams potentially. At safety, John Johnson III, Ronnie Harrison Jr., and even Grant Delpit. 3 good safeties, good corners. It's going to be hard to throw the ball against them. Zane Gonzalez has a big leg. Another thing we have to worry about potentially in the late game situations. So defensively, we're going to go defend the inside run, try to stop Nick Chubb the best we can. I think that's really what we have to do and force Baker Mayfield to beat us. Offensively, we're actually going to go run inside. We did pretty good there in the second half against the Raiders, so we're going to go ahead and try it against the weak defensive tackle position and weak linebackers for the Browns. We do have some upgrades to do before we end this episode. Jason Lashley here getting some juke move. Charles Snowden, a backup defensive end. Let's go run stopper and get him a little better in case he has to try to stop Nick Chubb at some point. 3 block shed. Sheldon Dillon had that clutch play and definitely earned this upgrade. Let's go blocking. Hopefully get that up a bunch. 2 impact, 1 pass, 1 run, and 1 stiff arm. One last upgrade to do here, and it's for Ezekiel Mills. We're going to go ahead and go run stopper, trying to get that block shedding up, and he's going to get +4 to it. Absolutely perfect timing ahead of this game with Nick Chubb and the Browns. We're going to be the first game to take place in the divisional round, so the winner is going to have to sit around to wait and see who they're going to take on in the AFC Championship game. Next time we'll take on the Browns. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.